Principals Leadership. This is your quarter one research project. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this project is all about. This topic is researching a leader, so it's pretty simple. That's what I want you to do. You're researching the life and experiences of a well-known leader is an excellent way to gain greater understanding of leadership in action and how leadership can be an everyday part of who a person is. This project will help you to recognize how diverse leaders are, as well as how similar leaders' behaviors and people's expectations of them can be. Learning about a particular leader also can bring to light the distinction between how well a leader is liked and how skilled a leader is. Everyone may not like a particular leader, but they can still identify how that person effectively led or leads others. A case example of that could be Hitler. Did Hitler do a great job in leading others to following his mission and his ideas? Absolutely. Is this person liked? Not so much. So that's a perfect example of somebody who you may not like, but can still have leadership qualities based off of the characteristics. Leaders can be successful yet differ greatly in style, character, behavior, and judgment. As Hitler, for example, he used his leadership skills and talents in a negative way. Okay, next, materials for this project. All that you will need are the things that are listed here. There's 2 attachments and both can be found in Blackboard, the notes for researching a leader and the timeline reference guide. And I'll speak about both of those in just a moment. Next, you'll need to make sure you get the Jing downloaded onto your computer. You can access it via this link. Or you can just Google search it and type in Jing project and you'll go directly to this. This is for Macs or PC, so either way you can download it. It's completely free, but please know it's a demo, and that's why it's free. It's a great program. You will not get any viruses. If you have any tech issues in the downloading, please contact me or tech support, and we'll definitely make sure we can get this on your computer. The next thing is once you create the download, it will also help you to create a screencast account, and this is just basically a warehouse of where you house your videos at. And there's another video on how you are going to upload your videos and share them with me, so that way I can put them in Blackboard so your classmates can view them. The timeline reference guide, whether you're a procrastinator or maybe you can always work ahead. Either way, this project guide will kind of aid you in doing what you need to do on a weekly basis for this project, because there's only 4 weeks that we'll basically be working on this project. Everyone's pace will be different for this, so that's why I understand that this is a tentative guide to help you. The only real deadline for this project is Thursday, October 13th. This isn't exactly the same date that I put in the schedule. I made a typo mistake. I meant to put it on the 13th instead of the 6th, and so there's an announcement in Blackboard discussing this. Guidelines for your researching a leader. The first thing that you're going to do is select and get approval of a leader from me. This person can be dead or alive that you're going to research. Please, please, please pick somebody who interests you, somebody that you might have been fascinated about, or maybe you don't know so much about and you'd like to learn more. Pick somebody who really you want to know about. Next, I'd like you to start beginning to gather resources as soon as possible, because this will help you to aid in your research that you are going to be completing. They can be biographies, autobiographies. You can get them from the library. You can get them from the comfort of your own home, utilizing the internet. My only suggestion is when you're looking on the internet, be very careful which websites you're utilizing, so that way you get really accurate information. Complete the notes for researching a leader form. You're going to have questions that you'll need to complete for that, and that will help to guide you on what you're going to present. You're going to prepare a 5-minute Jing presentation that will be shared with the class about the person's leadership style and your reflection on that leadership's impact on society and your outlook as an everyday leader. What I want you to keep in mind is the 5-minute is a minimum. Jing only lets you record 5 minutes at a time. But if you need to use more than 5 minutes, all that I recommend is that you create a second video and just keep going on. So you can definitely create more than one video if you need to. Just do it in parts. Don't overwhelm yourself. I don't want you to make it too big of a project to present, but I also don't want you having that limit of that time. The next thing is choosing a leader, and this is just helpful suggestions that, this is just helpful suggestions that will kind of guide you into picking a leader if you don't know yet. The first thing is you can think of topics that might interest you or leaders who are experts on that topic, social issues that interest you or leaders who've made a difference on that issue, cultural, gender, or religious issues in your own life and leaders who have focused on those issues, leaders who have created strong disagreement in society, up-and-coming leaders who others may not know a lot about just yet, important leaders where you live or have lived, leaders from different time periods, leaders from professional fields, or involved in hobbies you enjoy. This is a really great website. If you click on this website, it's a compiled list that Time Magazine has of current leaders. So that might be a good starting place if you have no clue where you want to go yet. If you want to brainstorm with me, feel free to IM me, email, or call me. The directions of the first part of this, instead of writing a book report or summarizing the information, I want you to really evaluate the leader's life based on what you've read in and out of this class. You will complete the notes for researching a leader, and this will aid you to highlight the following details to use within your presentation. The first one is why you selected the leader that you did, what his or her leadership means to you, what the leader's life was like, including facts as well as your opinion of the leader, a person as a leader. What occurred in the person's life that influenced who he or she possibly was or is? For example, whether a significant event inspired him or her to become a leader, or if becoming a leader happened by chance. The person's leadership style, why people consider the individual a leader, and last, what impact this person has on society or had on society. The next part of this is your presentation. So you're going to be creating, like I said, a minimum of 5-minute Jing presentation. This can be visual and can definitely have your voice recording. Those two are a must. You can make this very creative. You can make it like a speech impersonating a leader. You can conduct a mock interview of the person discussing important influences or a pivotal event in their individual's life as a leader. You can do it like a documentary, like the A&E or E's True Hollywood Story format. Either one, I'm fine with. Just kind of make this unique and make it your own. Just be creative. You don't have to just sit there and just read me a presentation. You can really have fun with it. That's really the goal. And last but not least, you are going to be using your notes that you're researching to use for your presentation, so that way you know what you're going to talk about. All right, the due date once again is October 13th by 5 o'clock p.m. As always, if this is not going to work or things happen, as we all know with technology, feel free to contact me, but try to keep that date in mind so that way you're on time with things. Be creative, think critically, have fun, see what is interesting and unusual things you can discover about this important leader in our world, either now or in the past, and that way you can also share and see what other individuals evaluated other leaders as well. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions or if you need any help. Thanks, and I hope you have fun with this.